Hi. Thank you for attending today's reading. Let's begin. I finally gave myself the courage to do it. I am a guy. And I have always been jealous of girls because of the freedoms they get. And one of those is being able to wear heels. I have previously spoken about my frustration with this, and the support has been well received. So I went out and bought myself some, and I have no shame. None at all. I can do what I want. End of story. Next story. I always try to be as positive as I can for others because I lack people who are positive for me. I'm not trying to fish for likes or anything, I just wanted to make a confession. I lack a lot of positivity in my life. I work really hard to constantly be positive because I don't really have many people who are there for me. So I love to comment on people's photos and post on whatever social media and be super positive. I know how just one comment can go a long way, so I make a habit of it. I've been dealing with depression for 14 years now. Starting when I was 6. I've always had a rocky relationship with positivity, love and kindness in my life. And while I hate it, I don't want others to feel as alone as I did. That's why I always try to say something nice to another person whenever I can. I do it even when I don't know them, and even if I don't like them. Everyone deserves love and positivity, and maybe my comment makes a difference. Who knows, maybe ETA made someone day. I know others have done that for me too. End of story. Next story. F29. Had the weirdest sexual experience with my boyfriend. M29. Today. My boyfriend and I were hungover and lounging in bed this afternoon when he started playfully twisting my nipples. He was eating a Vietnamese sandwich, and I knew that he wasn't up for sex at the moment as he was a little sore from the night before. But I was getting turned on and decided to take matters into my own hands. Pun intended. So this is where things get strange. I start touching myself, and he is just next to me eating with one hand and continuing to twist my nipple with the other hand because he knows it really helps get me off. Well, he starts being kinda silly. Tries to put the sandwich in my mouth and drops toppings on my chest, so I just kinda ignore him. Because he is always a weirdo, and I close my eyes and keep going because at this point I just want to come and get on with the day. So, I feel something cold and wet on my nipple, and I open my eyes, and he is rubbing me with a cucumber slice from the sandwich. It actually feels strangely good, so I don't stop him, and he keeps going and starts talking dirty. But not regular dirty talk. He starts calling me a sandwich slut and saying how wet he knows I'm getting from thinking about deli meats. Somehow this is working for me. And he can tell, and he takes a piece of pork off the sandwich and starts caressing my torso with it. I can see that he is very amused with himself, but also getting a serious erection, and he is still talking dirty, but everything he is saying is about sandwiches. E.g., you like that juicy meatball sub? Yeah. You want a nice hot sandwich, don't you? You want it dripping with sauce. You want that nice cheese stretch, etc. At this point I'm getting close, and he stops and takes a pair of chopsticks out of the takeout bag and pinches my nipple hard between them. Now I'm trying so hard not to laugh because I am so close to coming and I don't want to lose momentum. So he just keeps pinching harder and harder with the chopsticks, and I come hard. And then burst out laughing because what the F was that? So now I am officially his little sandwich slut. And I am a little weirded out by the fact that it was somehow really hot. TLDR. Dirty talk about sandwiches and having my nipples pinched by chopsticks got me off today. End of story. Next story. My husband raped me. Then left me when I developed issues with sex. My husband raped me on our honeymoon. I was sick for a week and 2 weeks after our wedding because of an undetected parasite. I was too weak to have sex. But he shouted at me and pinned me down and forced himself on me. I stayed in the marriage because financially I couldn't cope on my own. Also I didn't have a healthy self-esteem and thought I would be alone for the rest of my life. I developed vaginismus because of this. And couldn't have pain-free sex. 6 years later he left me because of this very reason. He refused to pay for treatment or for me to take time off work. We got officially divorced 2 weeks ago. And I just found out he introduced his girlfriend, that he probably had an affair with, to our friends yesterday. I have no idea how to process all of this. I feel like a discarded rag doll who no one will ever want because of what he did to me. I don't think I will ever trust again. It feels unfair that he is happy and no one knows that he actually did to me. I realize he will never admit his fault, but I feel obsessed about this and will probably never get over this. My life feels over. End of story. Next story. I heard about the Amazon burning several days ago. But I thought it was the Amazon warehouse and was super excited that Bezos would be out some money. Now I feel bad about being excited because we are all super mega fucked. End of story. Next story. I won thousands of dollars on a scratch ticket. When I was in my early 20s I won over $15,000 on a scratcher. I spent a lot of it on weed and beer. But I also bought my mom a used Subaru and lied to her about where I got it from. I told her a friend gave it to me in exchange for my paintings. Now she thinks I'm a successful artist and has recently asked me if I could sell any more artwork. So I can buy her another used vehicle because the Subaru is dying. I make like $30,000 a year. There's no way I can ever buy her another car. Edit. Wow, this post blew up. Thanks everyone. I appreciate all the comments and the advice. And the awards. Wow. Y'all are too kind. To clarify, my mom isn't thinking she's entitled to another car. She just believes I am doing well with my paintings. I'm not. And I can sell them for money. I can't. And maybe I could help her out again like I did before. She is just painfully optimistic about my talents. Bless her heart. Edit again. I'm a girl BTW. I think people assume I'm a guy because of the weed and beer. End of story. That is all for today. If you want to support my automated channel, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.